Hey guys, it's Jen
and Katie,
and we are two moms
and a wine truck.
Okay. Hey Kate, what's up?
Hey, oh girl,
What are we talking about today?
we're talking about kids.
Oh, kids.
Kids
Yay.
of all ages.
Yes.
So we'll talk about ours specifically. And remind me to tell you about
And
this,
that's why we drink.
this little girl at my daughter's school. That
Okay.
hasn't been so nice.
Yeah. So last time we text talked, which we do multiple times a day.
Yeah.
It was potty training.
Oh my gosh.
How's that going?
I feel like this just came out of nowhere. Although, dumb me, like she is almost
she's-
2.5.
Well, yeah, that is a little early though for some, as some people would think. Again, not judging.
Yeah, I mean, she's really small for her age, and so she's always been a little bit. She's lately in the last 6 months or so interested in the potty. She'll
That's
sit
good.
on it and act like she's going with all of her clothes on or whatever. And so just it's probably been a couple weeks now. All of a sudden, we're downstairs in the kitchen, and she runs upstairs, and I'm like, I don't know what she's doing. I should probably go see what she's doing. And she comes back down, and I was like, what are you doing? She goes, I'm a potty. And I'm like, what? Really? So I ran upstairs to the master bath, 'cause that's where her little potty was, and oh my gosh,
She did it.
She had went all on her own.
Cheers, kudos.
I know. So now I brought the potty chair down. So if you come over to my house, there's gonna
Yeah,
be
it
a
is.
little
It's
toilet
fine.
in the living room,
Part
but
of life.
it works. And I have found that the key is to let her run around with no pants on, or panties, or just a pull-up, because
There you
I
go.
think that reminds her
Yes.
that she's got to go.
Yes.
I'm too chicken to take her out in public yet in just panties. So we're wearing pull-ups right now. We've graduated from diapers to
Yeah,
pull-ups,
that's good.
which is great. I mean, with my oldest, I was working full-time, so she was in daycare full-time.
Yeah.
And so God bless
The
my
daycare
oldest
people.
my oldest daughter's teachers, because I feel like they did all the work.
Yeah.
You know, she went in panties, and they were, obviously with some extra, but
Sure.
she was there all day long, and they're the ones working with her. So we only had to kind of deal with the potty training
Right.
at night and on the weekends.
Right.
I told my husband, I was like, I don't even remember potty training my oldest.
It's a blessing.
That's what they say, right? They
It's
say
a
you forget all of
blessing.
these things, so that when you
So
decide
you
to
have
have
a
another
second
one, you forget everything. You forget
Oh,
about
that's
the
awesome.
pregnancy and the labor
That's
and
awesome.
all the crazy stuff. So
Yeah.
it's going really well. I'm really proud of her. So
That's good.
I'll
Yeah.
let you know when I venture
Well,
out with
see, you
her
have
wearing panties.
2 girls and I have a boy, which completely different. So
Yeah, I've heard that.
I read the books and I got the advice from everybody, because this was, well, he's 13 now. So 9, 10, 11 years ago, I
Yeah.
don't even know. He was potty
You
trained.
definitely don't remember.
He was potty trained by 3. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But they say to make him sit first and tuck, and I'm like, dude, no. Get the potty. No, I'm sorry, I'm not emptying your poo poo. Not happening. This mom
So
has
did you go
said,
straight to the big potty?
straight to the big
Well,
potty.
I think
and
that's where we're headed.
Stand up
because-
and do what you got to do, or
Yeah.
sit.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing it. But yeah, truly was my mother that potty trained my child. Thank you, Mom.
Because
Again,
you
I
were
love
probably
you.
working.
I was working.
Yeah,
I was.
I
So
mean,
he was potty
it's-
trained in a weekend. So done and
Oh
done.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah. I need to grow a pair and take her on like a short little
just come to my house.
excursion
Just
with
drive to my
panties.
house.
That's
it's
true.
15 minutes.
True.
Yeah, it's easy.
And let her wear panties.
Why
like,
not?
But it's going really well. I have heard boys are like, there's pee everywhere.
Oh, they have those shields. Have you seen the pee shields?
What? No.
They have pee shields.
I've heard
And
of
I'm
like
not
the
kidding you.
PPTPs
I'm
when they're
not.
babies.
Right, which we had some of those, which he just
What
peed
the
right
hell's
on
a
up.
shield?
So it's an actual shield that you put on your toilet to like keep everything in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, it just looks weird and awkward. I just can't do it. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. Maybe when my husband turns like 60 again, we'll have a pee shield. So you come over. Or I just teach
It
him
all
to,
comes back
or-
around full
Or I
circle,
just teach him
right?
to sit down and pee. I mean,
Oh my gosh. Well, my neighbor has 2 boys, and they're the exact same age as my 2 girls. And she's like, girl, there's pee everywhere.
Oh yeah, it can be kind of nasty there. Don't put any type of rugs down around it.
Well, I think rugs and around
the
a toilet in the bathroom are kind
disgusting.
of gross anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense to anybody
Yeah.
that does that, but I feel like
Yeah, what's it there
it
for?
can't be the cleanest.
I mean, what's it really
I
there
mean,
for?
I already struggle to keep
Yeah.
my bathroom clean as it is, and then you
right.
throw down something that
Yeah, can
collects the
catch stuff.
drippings.
Collects drippings. That was so PC. Cheers.
Listen, you know, my husband and I want to have another baby, and I'm just like, what if it's a boy? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know
it'll
what
be
to do with those
fine.
parts.
We got this. Are
I
you
mean,
kidding me? It's all good. No
from a child
worries.
perspective.
No worries. It's
Yeah, so all of a sudden, my 2.5-year-old, who, I mean, she's so cute, and she's so little.
she is.
She's a peanut.
Gorgeous. She is so cute.
All of a sudden, the other day, she goes, poopy head mommy. And I'm like,
And you sent me that text. I was like, how does that little adorable little body? What the heck?
well,
What?
my husband and I
Is
have
that
to take
coming
a
from
little bit
you?
of, yes, we have to take a little bit of the blame here because, like, out of love, we'll say, like,
Sure.
you know, we'll say things like that. We'll say, what do you do? You know, I don't know. It sounds funny when we do it,
It's
but
better
now
than
they're,
shithead. Just gonna be honest.
I mean,
Because I think one of my kids' first words was probably damn or something. I mean, I was a mom. It is what it is. I was a single mom, so sometimes those things would slip out.
okay, so speaking of that, last week, my oldest brings me up. She's at the table coloring. She's super crafty, super creative. And she's writing something. And so she brings it over to me, and I'm making dinner.
Yeah.
And I look down, and she wrote shit. And I'm like,
you need to tell me this.
I didn't. So, okay, so I tried to stay calm about it. I didn't say anything. I was like, so.
Spelled correctly and everything.
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, that's good.
With a sad face next to it. And then there was another word, I can't remember what the other word was, with a happy face next to it.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, you know this is not. You know you're not supposed to do this. And so I was like, hey, I was like, do you know what that word is? She goes, no. And I was like, well, do you know that's a bad word? And she kind of like did the smirk like she knew that she was
Yeah.
gonna lie and say she didn't. And so I was like, hey, who taught you how to spell that?
Oh, good call.
And I'm not gonna name this child, but there's a little girl at her school who we've had a
no.
couple other incidents
Oh,
with.
no.
And she goes, so-and-so told me how to spell it. And I was like, well, listen, this is a bad word.
Yeah.
We don't say it. We're not
No.
gonna write it.
No.
Like, come on.
yeah.
But this same little girl, she's already had an issue with this little girl, which it makes me so sad, but she basically told my daughter, you have to give me this keychain on your backpack if you want to be friends with me. And
Oh,
I was
goodness.
like, oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
Parents,
They're
I mean,
5.
parents, raise your kids in the right way, please. Don't raise them to be little assholes.
I know,
Thank
and I
you.
told her, I was
Come
like, honey,
on.
she came home and she burst into tears that day. And she
No.
goes, she told me I had to give her my keychain if I wanted to be friends with her. And
Oh, Lord
she was
have
so
mercy.
sad about it. And I was like, you don't ever have to pay for anyone's friendship. Like,
Intervention time.
yeah. And I told her, I was like, honey, people should want to be your friend
Yes.
because you're sweet and kind
Yes.
and thoughtful.
Mhm.
And
Agreed.
you don't have to pay someone to be your friend. Because
No.
that's what I've learned as an
No.
adult. It's like, I can't force people
Right.
to hang out with me or spend time with me. If
Right.
you don't want to be my friend? Cool.
No. Exactly.
I
agree.
small circle of
I
friends.
agree. I
And
just don't got time for that. I
Yeah.
just don't have time. And that's what, as your kids get older, and now, I have a 13-year-old, which is
Yeah.
so much fun some
which is
days.
so different. too.
Whole different topic. We'll do another segment on that. But the one thing I say, in 13-year-old boy, hormonal puberty,
Oh
boy,
my, I can't even imagine.
fun, super fun. I won't embarrass him this time. But I always say to him, represent the Campmeyers.
Yes.
Don't be an asshole. Be a good person. And I say that in front of the parents and the other kids because it's true. You're going out into
Yeah.
the world. You're representing who we are.
Mhm.
Keep your crap together.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
I can see myself in like 10 years saying that to her. Like, listen,
Yeah, I've been saying that since
this
he
is
was
who we
7 years
are.
old.
This
It
is
what
what
it
we
is.
stand for.
Yes, absolutely.
And
And there's
act
nothing wrong with that.
accordingly.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. So,
yeah, we should do a whole segment
We
on
should.
13-year-old boys.
oh
Because,
boy,
oh my God.
it's fun. It's
I don't
super
even know.
fun. No.
13-year-old girls scare me. I can't even imagine what it's like to have a boy too. Oh my gosh,
It's good
it's
times.
gonna be crazy.
It is. It is.
So.
Well, hopefully, Poopy Head doesn't come out anymore. And
I
if it
mean,
does, just go with the flow.
Well, so my husband called her a turd last night
Well, there you go.
because we do that. It's just kind of like it's not in a
There's
negative
your-
way.
Oh, I get it. I
It's
get
like,
it.
what are you doing, you little turd, or something like that. And then last night she called my husband a turd. So.
Well, there it is. Well, to poopy heads and turds and whatever, I think we've all been called that sometime in some form or
Yes.
fashion, a little bit better. So, hey, thanks for watching, everybody. And if you've got kids, hey, this is what we do.
This
We
is to
understand, and make it a good
manage.
one. Thanks so much. Make sure
Cheers.
to follow us on social media. Cheers. Oh, there we go.